A new artery of steel and electricity now pulses through the heart of the Balkans, transforming the landscape and reshaping the very nature of European transit. Where once there were only winding roads and slow-moving freight, now a modern marvel slices through rolling hills and ancient towns, promising a future of speed, efficiency, and connection. The Belgrade-Budapest high-speed railway, a flagship project built with Chinese capital and engineering expertise, stands as the most significant symbol of China's Belt and Road Initiative on the European continent. It's not just a railway, it's a testament to international cooperation, ambition, and the shifting balance of global influence. More than a simple transport link, this is a new north-south axis that forges a direct connection from the Mediterranean deep into Central Europe, bypassing the traditional congested trade corridors that have dominated for decades. It opens up new possibilities for commerce, travel, and cultural exchange, knitting together regions that were once separated by geography and history. Stretching 341 kilometers, the line links the capitals of Belgrade and Budapest. The Serbian section, completed first by Chinese state-owned giants, showcases cutting-edge construction and a new era of connectivity for the region. For many, it's a symbol of progress and a glimpse into the future of Balkan infrastructure. Trains on this route reach speeds of up to 200 kilometers per hour, gliding along fully electrified tracks equipped with advanced Chinese signaling systems. These technological upgrades ensure not only speed, but also safety and reliability, setting new standards for rail travel in Southeast Europe. Nicknamed Soko, or Falcon, these trains are state-of-the-art, offering comfort and efficiency for both passengers and freight. Inside, travelers experience a smooth, quiet ride, while outside, the trains cut a striking figure as they race between cities, villages, and borders. The railway is now a vital artery in a growing logistics network, moving goods swiftly from the Chinese-operated port of Piraeus in Greece, through the mountainous Balkans, and onward into the heart of the European Union. This seamless connection reduces transit times, lowers costs, and boosts the competitiveness of regional economies. By providing a faster, more direct route, this new corridor challenges the long-standing dominance of northern ports like Rotterdam and Hamburg. It is redrawing Europe's economic map, shifting the flow of goods and the centers of influence from north to south, and creating new opportunities for growth and investment. For Serbia, the railway is a gateway to global trade, opening doors to new markets and partnerships. For China, it's a swift, strategic entry into the European market, strengthening ties and expanding its economic footprint. Together, they are forging a new chapter in the story of European connectivity, one that promises to reshape the continent for generations to come. The high-speed railway has dramatically compressed time and space for Serbia and soon Hungary. The Belgrade-Subotica journey, once several hours, now takes just under 70 minutes. Soon, Belgrade to Budapest will shrink from 8 hours to less than 3. This revolutionizes business, tourism, and family connections, making cross-border travel routine. The railway erases psychological borders, integrating the two capitals and their countries. Affordable fares make this modern marvel accessible to most Serbians. The Soko trains offer a smooth, quiet ride, a stark contrast to the past. For Serbia, efficient logistics are crucial. This line provides a reliable, all-weather channel for exports and imports. The railway gives Serbia a fast lane to Europe and the world, overcoming its landlocked disadvantage. The Belgrade-Budapest railway has become a powerful engine for Serbia's economic growth. Construction created thousands of jobs and boosted local suppliers along the route. Now, Serbia's strategic location and world-class infrastructure attract foreign investment and logistics companies. Industrial parks and tourism are booming along the corridor, with new businesses and visitors arriving. Serbian engineers gained valuable experience working with Chinese counterparts, transferring skills for the future. The railway is the backbone of Serbia's modernization, supporting new industries and high-tech sectors. It marks the beginning of Serbia's ambitious economic transformation. Serbia's partnership with China was born from a deep frustration with the slow pace of progress toward European Union membership and the urgent need for rapid development at home. For years, Serbia had looked to the West, hoping that EU integration would bring investment, jobs, and modern infrastructure. But as the process dragged on, many Serbians began to feel left behind, watching neighboring countries move forward while their own projects stalled. Decades of waiting for EU-funded infrastructure yielded little more than promises and unfinished sites. In contrast, China stepped in with a different approach, offering speed, substantial capital, and visible results. Chinese companies arrived ready to build, and their presence was quickly felt on the ground. With their own financing and advanced technology, Chinese firms constructed the new railway at a pace that surprised many. They bypassed the layers of EU bureaucracy and red tape, focusing instead on delivering tangible progress. For Serbia, this was a game-changer. Loans from Chinese banks were seen as a practical solution to Serbia's infrastructure needs, even as Western critics warned about the risks of debt. For Serbian leaders, the immediate benefits outweighed the long-term concerns, and the deals moved forward. China's approach came with fewer political strings attached, allowing Serbia to focus on its own priorities and development goals. This flexibility was appealing to a government eager to show progress to its people. Importantly, this pivot to the east isn't an abandonment of Europe. Instead, it's a strategic diversification of partnerships, reflecting Serbia's unique position at the crossroads of Europe and Asia. The country is seeking to maximize opportunities from both sides. Today, Serbia carefully balances its EU ambitions with a deepening friendship with China, navigating between two global powers to secure the best possible future for its citizens. As one commuter put it, if the West wanted to build it, they had 30 years. China did it in 5. For many Serbians, the new railway is more than just a train. It's a symbol of hope, progress, and a new chapter in the country's story. The railway's inauguration is a major move on Europe's geopolitical chessboard. It anchors China's presence at the EU's doorstep, challenging Western dominance in the Balkans. For Serbia, it means economic benefits and greater diplomatic leverage. The project highlights a new era, where countries like Serbia can balance East and West to maximize their interests. Serbia's dual pursuit of EU membership and Chinese partnership is a model others are watching. There are risks, debt, and potential alienation from the West, but Serbia sees the rewards as greater. The railway is a bet on navigating between global powers. Steel tracks north from Belgrade symbolize Serbia's new strategic path. Chinese-built trains in Serbia have triggered anxiety in Brussels. The EU sees the railway as a strategic intrusion and worries about debt-trap diplomacy and lack of transparency. The project bypassed EU procurement rules, raising concerns about oversight and standards. The EU's response, new initiatives like Global Gateway, has been slow and divided. Hungary's enthusiastic participation has created rifts within the EU, undermining a unified response. China's speed and efficiency contrast sharply with EU bureaucracy. For many in the Balkans, the EU now seems slow and unresponsive. The railway is a wake-up call. The EU's position as the region's main partner is no longer guaranteed. Brussels must act decisively to counter China's growing influence. The Belgrade-Budapest Railway is loaded with symbolism for all involved. It's more than just a line of steel and concrete. It's a story of ambition, hope, and uncertainty that stretches across borders and generations. Every journey on this track is a journey through the dreams and anxieties of a region at a crossroads. For Serbia, the Soko train is a symbol of hope, speed, and national ambition, a break from the past. It represents a leap forward, a chance to redefine the country's image and future. The sleek carriages and modern stations are a daily reminder that Serbia is moving ahead, leaving behind decades of isolation and stagnation. It shows Serbia as an active agent shaping its destiny, not just a pawn in global politics. For many, the railway is proof that Serbia can chart its own course, forging new partnerships and making bold choices. It's a statement of confidence, a declaration that the country is ready to engage with the world on its own terms. The railway brings daily proof of progress and connection to a brighter future. Families, students, and business travelers all experience a new sense of possibility as they board the train. The line is a lifeline, linking communities and opening doors to opportunity, both at home and abroad. For Europe, it's a fault line, a visible crack in unity and influence, and a challenge to the Western-led order. The railway's route is a reminder of shifting alliances and the growing influence of outside powers. It raises questions about who will shape the continent's future and whose interests will prevail. The project highlights the EU's struggle to respond to China's rise. As Chinese investment pours into the region, European leaders debate how to protect their own interests while adapting to a rapidly changing landscape. The railway is both a promise and a warning, a sign that the old rules no longer apply. The railway is a symbol of a new, multipolar world where Western dominance is no longer assured. It connects not just cities but competing visions of the future. As the train crosses borders, it carries with it the hopes of some, and the fears of others. As the Soko speeds across the plains, it carries both the promise of connection and the anxiety of competition. Every mile traveled is a reminder that progress comes with uncertainty, and that the race for influence in Europe is far from over. The Belgrade-Budapest Railway marks a new era for Serbia and the Balkans. It will drive economic integration and create a vibrant corridor of opportunity from Greece to Central Europe. Other Balkan nations may now look east for similar partnerships, accelerating Chinese-backed projects across the region. The railway is the flagship of a broader strategy, deepening China's influence and pushing Serbia into high-tech sectors. The next phase includes AI, green energy, and biotechnology, further modernizing Serbia. The project forces the EU to rethink its approach and compete with China's speed and pragmatism. The Soko train is pulling the region toward a new, uncertain horizon, where old maps no longer apply.